Perez is going to win the battle to the ball. Perez with his shot on goal. It's in! David Perez! With 4:19 left in the first, and this place is hopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Lady Red Devil Soccer here at Evanston Middle School. I am Cody Olsen. I'm joined here in the booth at the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth, that is, as we get ready for a game between the Green River Wolves and the Lady Red Devils of Evanston out here at the middle school. Today should be a really good one for you. A little bit breezy, but nothing too crazy. We've definitely seen worse on the season. Today should be really exciting as both of these teams, in the first time that they met, a 2-0 win for the Wolves. Evanston trying to bounce back and make this thing a little bit closer. They have the potential to do so. We'll go ahead and continue on with our coverage here as you've been tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Back here into the booth, Cody Olsen joining you live here on mylocalradio.com out at Evanston Middle School. Lady Red Devils, Green River Wolves. This is the matchup that we have been waiting for. It's all culminating as we've had we are going to have 3 matchups for the soccer program here. It's going to be the final one here on a Friday afternoon. A little bit breezy, kind of cloudy, chilly. Definitely need a jacket if you are out there right now. But again, it is probably on the nicer end of all the games that we've covered probably up until this point for soccer. We'll go ahead and jump right into our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant. That is the best in the West. Let's take a look at the visiting Lady Wolves as we see some familiar faces that we saw, last time these two teams met. A 2-0 victory for the Wolves last time. Evanston had a lot of aggression in there. They were able to work the ball up and down pretty decently close. A 2-score game is something that is very easily overcome, and we've seen Evanston improve throughout the entirety of the year. Keep an eye out for number 11 senior Brinley Doak, as well as junior Dahlia Salcedo. Those are the two that you have to keep an eye on. Ellie Kettering as well. We saw her last time these two teams played. Very proficient, good chemistry by the Wolves. They are on the up and up as a program under first-year head coach Matt Robles. These teams are itching to get ready for kickoff in about 7 minutes' time. We'll go ahead and take one more break as we would like to thank El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant for being a proud sponsor of Evanston Athletics here on mylocalradio.com. Specifically, the girls coming out here for a fun game. Kickoff slated for 3 o'clock. We'll come back to you in just a moment on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Bringing you back here into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Our camera swings to the left as we see the Lady Red Devils warming up, getting ready for this game. 5 minutes exactly before we announce the starting lineup and get up and underway. We neglected to talk a little bit more about the Lady Red Devils at this moment. You know, all the girls out there, some in the shorts, some in the sweats. It's a little bit breezy, when you look at this team overall throughout the course of the year, have one big win against Star Valley under their belt. I feel like that was a really impressive turning point. You know, they've played with a lot more confidence. You can see, especially when it's come to comparable games versus teams that they played earlier in the season. You've seen a team that has gathered a lot of confidence, that they've gone out there and, they've had moments where they've been able to really push it in that aggressive portion of the field. They've got to get into the attacking third. We'll touch up more on that as part of our keys to the game, brought to you by mylocalradio.com. We'll go ahead and take one more quick break, come back to you for our keys to the game, and then we'll go into our starting lineup, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. on Main Street in downtown Evanston. That's Varsity Inc. We are on your team. We'll come back in just a moment. First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Lady Red Devil soccer here at Evanston Middle School.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Sizzling bacon, delicious fried eggs, and beautiful, fluffy blueberry pancakes. At the Down Home Eatery, everything is made fresh and delicious. With a newly remodeled and beautiful atmosphere, the Down Home Eatery will become your new favorite place to eat. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title, 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Back here in the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. It is time now to touch up a little bit more on the keys to the game. I am Cody Olsen joining you here as we go ahead and look forward to this game. The teams are now congregating on their own benches. We're getting close to getting ready for the starting lineup here today. We've talked a little bit about the need for aggression and, getting the offense going for Evanston, and it's come along really, really well so far up until this point on the year. You saw that against Star Valley, and you even saw it a little bit against Kelly Walsh. Bardsley has been on a tear at home, scoring quite a few goals on the year. I think a big key to the game for the Red Devils is going to be having her in scoring position. Give her a chance to run down something long, a long lead pass, using her speed. That is something that can be utilized by the Lady Red Devils. And if they are hoping to get somewhere out in front and get this game against the Wolves today, I think it's going to come off of the foot of Bardsley at one point or another. Contributions from her as well as the rest of the team working together in unison. Deep chemistry is going to be essential for the Lady Red Devils today. For the Green Canyon Wolves, it is all about star power. You're going to have to keep an eye out for the ones that we have seen earlier in the year. Kettering, UREG as well. So those two, just few of the key pieces for the Wolves. They have been on the up and up. Very impressive program for them. Just kind of moving forward with first-year head coach Matt Robles. We talked with him earlier in the year on the first meeting between these two teams, and he's just excited. He's just so proud of the progress that the Green River Wolves has made. So that is going to be the keys to the game for the Wolves. Let's go ahead and start into our starting lineup today. Brought to you by Varsity Inc. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. on Main Street in downtown Evanston. Varsity Inc., we are on your team. Teams coming out here to midfield. Wolves on the right of your screen. Lady Red Devils on the left. We'll go ahead and take one quick break. We'll take a quick breather as we go ahead and do our national anthem.
Thank you. Now the starting lineup for the visiting.
Our national anthem spearing off and starting off our game here today. Our starting lineups.
Senior Carly Bodie.
Carly Bodie.
Sophomore Jayla Braden.
For Green River.
4, freshman Clara Kubal.
Clara Kubal, we heard her name quite a few times as well.
Sophomore.
Number 7, Brianna Ureg. That's the midfield forward sophomore. Number 8, Zella Mays. As each of these lovely ladies get to go out there, wave their hands. This is the final home game for Evanston on the year. Number 11, Brinley Doak. Number 13, Dahlia Salcido.
Number 17, senior Kylie Strange.
Number 17, midfielder, also a senior, Kylie Strange. Ellie Kettering, also one that we heard quite a bit earlier on in the year. Ella Stanton, the sophomore defender. Lily Harris, bringing it up and around as the freshman.
And now, Evanston City Field, one more time, make some noise for your...
Now we're going to go ahead and move into the Lady Red Devils. A little bit of a different lineup than what we've seen before. Emily Sawyer, who has had multiple players of the game so far on the year. She's been fantastic. McKinley Hinsey, who's been a stellar midfielder and a stellar chemistry maker for the team on the defensive end. J.C. Bardsley, number 10, sophomore. Number 11, Kayla Renova, also another sophomore. So a young group for Evanston, as you've already known. A lot to look forward to. Number 12, Jaylee Higdon, the defender. 14, Callie Bell. Number 16, Victoria Harvey. This little wave from Victoria. Number 19, midfield sophomore Bella Dover. Number 21, senior captain Katie DeRue. 25, Belle Heffler. Number 26, bringing it up and rounding it all out, Brinkley Frankham, the junior. That is your starting lineup here today for your Lady Red Devils. Teams will go ahead and shake hands, pleasantries right at midfield before we start this game. We'd like to thank all of you joining us here on mylocalradio.com. You know, one important key to running a business is advertising. Do it with mylocalradio.com, as you can advertise here and give a daily invitation for customers to do business with you. Local businesses, go ahead and call 307-789-8116 to advertise here on mylocalradio.com on top of Evanston sports and all that you care about. If you want to go ahead and stay around, it's a doubleheader here today. You'll be with me for the girls' game later on. You'll hear from Elon Olive out at Bear Meadows Park as he will be spearheading the boys' game against Green River. Huddles on either side of the field. Into our live camera we will go. 40 minutes exactly here in the first half. 0-0 to start on our Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. So in these huddles, you want to get psyched, you want to get ready. Ladies obviously doing their pregame scouting implementation right now, as it is now time for the Lady Red Devils' final home game of the year. Bardsley to start off with it for kickoff. Staple of this Lady Red Devil team. It's going to go right back there, probably to Hinsey. We're going to get a long ball and see what the forwards for Evanston can do to start this game off. Ball back and a long ball right straight down the middle past the defensive line. It's going to go hop, skip into the arms of our goalkeep, senior Carly Bode for Green Canyon. Hinsey with the return back here at midfield. Ball kicked out far here to the right side and ushered over by number 14, Callie Bell. That's the first throw-in here of the game. And it's done by number 4 freshman, Claria Kubal. Kubal did a really interesting, she was stellar in the game against the Lady Red Devils earlier in the year as well. Long shot here. Emily Sawyer runs it down all the way to the near side of the penalty box. It just gets it before it goes over the line. Easily scoop that one up, and we get our first drop kick from Emily Sawyer on the day. Long into the middle, a high kick right at the waist, up into the air by Brinley Doak, the senior. Left side wing. Wolves working it back into the teeth of the defense. Renova catches it off the top of her shoelaces into possession for the Wolves, still on the left side. Borderline attacking third, now working it far and deep into the left side wing, challenged by Higdon. Slow roll into the arms of Emily Sawyer from the left side wing. No harm, no foul, no real threat on that one. Another drop kick here. It's going to go straight here to the near side for number 16, Victoria Harvey. Harvey and Bardsley working together in tandem down the near side touchline. Sprinting. This is Bardsley getting almost past the defense here on the left side wing for the attacking third of Evanston. Bardsley makes one move, and she takes a shot, and that one was inches to the right of the post. on the right side here of the goal. What a pretty move by Bardsley. You know, she's just inches away on that one. A goal kick coming up here for senior goalkeeper Carly Bode. And that is, you know, we talked about it in our keys to the game portion here. Bardsley needing to have that aggression, and you'll love to see it early on as we're only in the first 3 minutes here of the ball game. Evanston not being deterred, not shying away from any type of offensive aggression. Bardsley working against the defense of Green River, out like a shot. Scooped up before Bardsley can get into the goal. Did she? Oh my goodness. I believe we got a score by Bardsley. My goodness, Bardsley has scored the opening goal of the ball game. I thought that the play was called dead, and it seems as though everyone else in the stands does as well. The first goal of the game going to J.C. Bardsley off of the rebound, not scooped up by the goalkeeper of Green River. You know, I apologize. You know, everybody had frozen even out onto the field. Bardsley comes around and just kicks it into the goal. That is a 1-0 lead for Green River. Out and a substitution from goalie. Our senior goalkeeper, Carly Bode, has come off onto the field. She was touching her face. It looked as though maybe she caught something, bloody nose-wise. I believe she's fine. She's going to get looked at there on the bench of Green River. So substitution in for her. Underclassmen now for the goalkeeper of Green River. We had a stoppage of time. It stopped right at the 37-minute mark. So that is going to be a goal in the first 3 minutes of the ball game by J.C. Bardsley. Scooped up by Emily Sawyer in her own defensive line. Bardsley has the first score of the game in the first 3 minutes. As a recap, Evanston up 1-0 over the Wolves. Near side, this is Dover. No, Callie Bell, excuse me. Callie Bell using her defense to usher this thing over the line deep into the defending third of Evanston. Now Harvey kicks this one up and away to Bardsley. Bardsley with already one score on the day. Jump stop right at midfield, crosses it back into the middle. Frankham gives it out in front for Hinsey. Out to the right side. Number 25, Belle Heffler. Heffler on the right side wing. Overrun and overtaken. Ball kicked out of bounds by the defense of the Wolves. Throw-in coming up deep in the defending third for the Wolves. Evanston in attacking position again on the far side. Toss into the box right at Bardsley. Bardsley has it roll past her legs, and then it's cleared out by the defense of the Wolves into the chest of Frankham. Challenge right outside of the arc of the penalty box. Cleared out and away right side the Wolves. Trying to get it back and forth. And, you know, Evanston right now really working in tandem chemistry-wise. Good passing happening on the offensive side of the field for the Red Devils. Hinsey, header right back to Bardsley inside, close to the inner arc. Another clearance by the Wolves. DeRue has come up to challenge. This is number 19. Here she goes down the right side, near the right side wing, across the face and into the goal. A equalizer for Green River. That is the equalizer for Green River as number 19, Ellie Kettering. She scored last time in this game. So what was mostly a defensive battle in the game against these two teams early in the season has two scores in the first 5 minutes, one by either team. A 1-1 ball game. As that ball cleared up and away off of the opening tip. Kickoff after the score for the Red Devils. Down into the attacking third on the near side. Throw in up and over the top. Challenged ball will be thrown in by the Red Devils. Bell. Deep in Wolves territory. Throws it high and into the box on the left side. Turned around by the defense of the Wolves. Up and cleared. Out the sideline. Saved again by Kettering. Right into the possession of Frankham. Frankham will battle. Put it far out, and that will go out the opposite side of the field. Actually, it was saved for an initial moment by Bell Heffler. We'll roll out the goal line for a goal kick. 1-1 is the score here at Evanston Middle School. We're only in the first 6-7 minutes of the ball game. We've seen it. We've seen each team score. So whether it's 1-1, 0-0, we'll see what team comes out on top here. Heffler has it bounce off of her person and out the touchline on the far side. Throw in for the Wolves. Right into the head, and a illegal throw in on the toss from the Wolves. Will swap possession, so Evanston takes over in attacking territory. In for Bardsley. Bardsley's going to get that back kick back out to the right side wing. Back and in. Frankham turned around, dropped back here for Hinsey. Hinsey, one-step move, gets around one defender, but not the second. Cleared up and away by the Wolves. Bell. A throw-in just inside Wolves territory on the near side, right at the head of Dahlia Salcido. Let's make this another throw-in for Bell. She'll go ahead, go right back into the teeth of the Wolves defense. Turned up and away. Hinsey steps in, challenges, handled by the Wolves. Callie Bell battles, has that bounce off of her foot and go out the touchline. So here we go. A deep throw-in coming up for the Wolves. Number 4, freshman Claria Kubal. Bella Dover. Challenging here. The Wolves poking and prodding, turned away by the right knee of Hinsey out to the left. Back inside for the Wolves. Renova challenged. Higdon tries to kick it back out inside the arc, and another clearance by the Red Devils. Long shot high out to the right, and that is going to be close. A throw in, I believe, for Callie Bell. Toss high up and over the top for Dover. Stolen away by the Wolves. Down the right side wing, a cross into the middle, front of the goal, bounces off after a clearance. Katie DeRue, and it comes ricocheting back close to the goal, just a little bit out to the right. No good, and a goal kick coming up here. Getting close to our first 30-minute mark here of the first half. We'll go ahead and take it in just a moment's time as the Wolves return the header up and over the top and up and out by Bell. So let's go ahead and take our first break here of the game in the first 10 minutes. It's a 1-1 ball game between Evanston and Green River. We'll come back in just a moment on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign, Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
As high school sports fans, we know that sometimes you have to drive a long way to get to the next game. If you find yourself on the side of the road, remember that Freeway Tire in Evanston offers service calls and roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great idea to have your vehicle serviced, tires checked, and oil changed to make sure it's in top shape before your next long drive. Visit Freeway Tire today, your locally owned and operated tire shop. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
There's nothing better than finding the perfect gift for someone. Whether it's a baby shower, birthday, or anniversary, Ivory and Iron has everything to make gift-giving fun. Come enjoy the beautiful atmosphere, mouth-watering chocolates, and beautiful floral arrangements. Ivory and Iron, 1101 Main Street, Evanston.
Back here in the first half coverage, a recent substitution. Victoria Harvey comes out. Juju Davis has come into the ball game here. Davis, ball goes rolling right past her after the attempted pass from Bella Dover. Green River putting on the pressure right now. Currently a throw-in on the near side touchline right at midfield in for Kettering. Kettering sprinting around, trying to pop that back in. Behind the defense of Evanston, a shot from far out rolls off of Emily Sawyer. She comes back to it, able to grab that one and put this boot to it, out and over to midfield again. Bardsley with a chance to sprint behind the defense of Green River, a clearance high and out. That was probably the smartest move that you could make if you were Green River. It was a one-on-one between Bardsley and sophomore Jayla Braden. So the sacrifice out of bounds brings numbers back for Green River, back into the defense. 1-1 ball game. High toss up and over the top. Juju Davis in the vicinity. Another clearance high and out. The touchline, near side touchline. Throw in from to Hinsey, back to Bell. Battle won by Green River. Goes all the way into the attacking third for the Wolves. Back and forth toss between a couple Wolves defenders. Goes out the touchline. Bell to throw. Stepping in, number 13, junior Dahlia Salcedo. Into the middle for Kylie Strange. Cleared out by Katie DeRue. Immediately returned back into Red Devil territory. Last touched by Salcedo. Bell for what seems like her 20th throw-in at this point. She's taken over her throw-in duty so far. Bardsley and Davis battling. Bardsley gets whacked from behind here, so a free kick coming up, says our official, right at midfield. And you know what? If they would have let that one play on, I think Juju Davis had a clear lane right to the net. So nonetheless, a free kick. Hinsey. Trying to get it to Bardsley in the middle. Evanston gets a bounce, and they're in the middle, in the box. Almost close. A swing and a miss on an attack. Here we go, and pressure from Juju Davis. Oh, they're going to say that it's Wolves' ball. I thought that one was for sure last touch by the Wolves, nonetheless. Return back after the throw in, number 19, Bella Dover, putting it right back on the out. Green River getting behind the initial first layer, not behind the second, out to the right side. Bardsley crosses it into the middle. Kapner trying to sprint around a couple different defenders. Bardsley comes in and challenges. She's alone on the right side wing. Takes a shot on goal, hits the side of the net. And that was close. Bardsley with another shot taken out. Our substitution, our original senior, Carly Bode, goalkeep, is back in for the Wolves. I think she got her, hopefully everything figured out. Well, she's back in the game, so. Brinkley Frankham, dribble pass to Bardsley. Bardsley offsides behind the defense of the Wolves. Good thought. As one of the keys to the game was the aggression and trying to get Bardsley a little bit of open space. Evanston's been doing that so far up until this moment, and I think it's been working so far. It's a tie game at the moment. So the Wolves, a quick pass, gets behind the defense. Number 11, a shot on goal blocked by Emily Sawyer. That's a quick shot by Brinley Doak, the captain, one of the captains for Green River. Even quicker reaction by Emily Sawyer. Katie DeRue putting some stoppage on that ball, getting it up to Hinsey on the next level. Hinsey denied and blocked. Hinsey will get called for a foul. Free kick coming up here for the Wolves inside the territory of the Red Devils. High, up and above, around and through, touched up, scooped up by Emily Sawyer off of the free kick. Still 1-1 ball game here. Wolves and Red Devils battling it out here in the first half. Two early scores. Bella Dover. Bell to throw in, gets behind one defender. Juju Davis is out in front. Davis almost able to get it past Jayla Braden, the defensive line of the Wolves. Ball still kept in possession for the Red Devils. Bell inside, denied by Braden again. Kettering v. Bell on the near side touchline. Clearance into the middle. Higdon off the side of her foot. And a reset here coming up for the Wolves. They're going to take a shot here into the middle. Kettering trying to go back to her teammate. Back in the middle. Renova takes a shot right into the gut. Lost a cleat. So Evanston down one defender, and Green River trying to take advantage of it quickly. Hinsey with a big boot out in the clearance. Juju Davis trying to go out in front. A sprint. Kapner and Heffler just a step behind. Higdon out to Heffler on the right side wing. Evanston still in position, and it's across the line. Good time for us to take our second break of the first half. We'll come back to you on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall. Prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
The Lumber Yard in Evanston caters to commercial and residential customers. They have all your DIY projects covered, including tool rentals. You can rent lots of things from tables and chairs to scaffolding and U-Hauls at the Lumber Yard in Evanston. Fully stocked and ready to help.
Back here into the Plains Tire Les Schwab broadcast booth here into the first half. We're at the halfway mark here in the first half. Ball out in position for Heffler. After the goal kick, Evanston uses an aggressive move from Heffler to get in position. A corner kick will be coming up here. This is going to be our first Will Barker Retirement Plan Solutions corner kick of the day for the Red Devils. Coming out from the far side in. Corner high in front of the goal, close, just out of the reach there of an Evanston Red Devil, number 19, Bella Dover. Throw in for the Wolves. Into the middle. Freshman Olivia Morris gives it up, intercepted by the Red Devils. Dover challenges, tries to go back to Davis. Davis, close. No cigar. Out of bounds and a throw in for the Wolves. Juju stonewalling, making the ball turn back around and rotate. Causes an interception and a change of possession. Here we go, a sprint out in front and a quick dive, and that is a quick move and quick thinking by Carly Bode, the goalkeeper of Green River. Dover looking for Davis, turned around. Renova with a backwards header into the middle. Higdon, chest of Dover. Working into the attacking third for the Wolves. Right side. Bardsley's going to come in for Hinsey. And too quick of a throw in as we had a substitution out onto the field. We'll have to do a redo here for Claria Kubal. 1-1 ball game. Both teams scoring early have had chances to score again. Close calls, but nothing in the addition of only one score per team at this moment. Olivia Morris in the middle, back to Kettering. Face guarded by Bardsley. Kettering with a little shot placement far outside the goal, scooped up by Emily Sawyer. Sawyer jogs out to the border, puts a foot to it, and it is immediately returned by the Wolves back into Katie DeRue. Left side, sophomore Brianna Ureg. Turned around by Higdon. throw in coming up for Green River. Throw in, and the Red Devils trying to get up in a past midfield. Bardsley dancing around with Kettering. Ricochet far out into the right side wing. Throw in for Evanston. Callie Bell for Davis. A battle right on the border of the touchline, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Evanston. A toss inside and across. Taken, scooped up after a shot from Emily Sawyer there again. Bella Dover and Bardsley right at midfield. Callie Bell using her body to turn this thing around. Dover challenged in the middle, far out onto the left side. Down looking for the left wing, junior Zella Mays. Bell in a foot race against Kettering. Bardsley finally clears. Clearance out of the touchline again. Throw in coming up for the Wolves. Substitution. Out comes freshman Olivia Morris. Replaced by teammate Dahlia Salcedo. No, I believe that was senior Ellie Kettering. Sometimes the number on the chest is just a little bit too small for me, and I can't see. Kylie Strange, number 17, Kettering 19. They look very similar when you're running really fast and you have a very small number on your chest right here. Out the goal line. And I guess we're going to get a corner kick coming up here on the near side. Strange across into the middle, and then own goal off of the knee of Bardsley. Bardsley tried to clear that one up and away, and it goes high and up into the right, top right corner. A sigh of relief here before halftime for the Wolves. 2-1 advantage for Green River. Davis being subbed out. Back in is Hinsey. Near side out by Callie Bell. Freshman Claria Kubal. Hinsey. Kettering off of her foot and out of bounds. Another throw-in coming up for Evanston. Kubal into Hinsey past the foot of Bardsley. Handball as it rolls up the leg and into the arm of sophomore Jayla Braden. Finally, Evanston gets out of their own defensive back end, and they have a little bit of room. Let's see if they can take advantage. Hinsey with an opportunity to put in a lead pass for somebody. Goes out to the right side. Frankum gets there. Heffler, Frankum, and a score! Brinkley, Frankum outrunning the defense of the Wolves, gets behind the line, has it set up perfectly, puts a right foot into it, and that one goes into the back of the net. A score for Brinkley Frankham in the 30th minute. So, equalizer, a 2-2 ball game here, and a substitution coming up. That was a great lead pass from Hinsey to Frankham, and that one found the back of the net, and we have a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen, at Evanston Middle School. Callie Bell watches this one go out of bounds. She'll get the throw in here in her own defensive third. That takes us to our final break of the first half. We'll go back to you in just a moment on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Athletics on mylocalradio.com.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Well, every time we go to break, something amazing happens, and this time something amazing happens for Green River. Another own goal into the back of the net for Evanston, and now the Lady Wolves are up 3-2. Brinkley Frankham sprinting down the far side, turned up and away by the defense of the Wolves. Throw in here to the foot of Frankham in for Bardsley, right in the middle. Bardsley gets past one defender, cannot get past the second one. A free kick coming up as she got bumped there by Kylie Strange. So Hinsey in the position almost completely parallel on the opposite side of the field of where she was able to make an assist before. Well, maybe a little bit closer. Hinsey up and high, past Bardsley and into the arms of our goalkeeper here for Green River, senior Carly Bode. Bodie. You never know, right? Bodie. Bodie goes out to her left. It's taken by Hinsey right past a midfielder. That's Strange. Ball too far out in front of Victoria Harvey. Another goal kick coming up for Bodie. Throw in here, back up and high. Kettering looking forward for Doak. Turned back around. Heffler trying to keep it from going out the touchline. All the way down to the corner, and she's going to bounce it off of a Wolf and go out the goal line. So a corner kick rather coming up, our Will Barker Retirement Plan Solutions corner kick. We'll get there. Corner kick coming up for Evanston. Just under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Hinsey, high above her head, up, bounces off of the hands of the goalkeeper, Bodie. Out the goal line, so defense holds for the Wolves. Bodie goes right into the middle, into the teeth for Frankham. Back for Hinsey. Hinsey goes to her left out here for Victoria Harvey, and that's an offsides call. Harvey just a hair behind the back line for the Wolves. So, free kick in their own defending territory. Olivia Morris backing up behind. She was there. Turned up and away. Harvey. Turned around by Strange. Back into the middle. 13. Salcedo. Higdon catches it with maybe too much of a forearm, maybe a shoulder there. A free kick coming up here after a handball. Right inside our middle circle at midfield. (3-2) ball game. 2 own goals by the Red Devils has the Wolves out in the lead. Turnaround almost looked like a comparable to a fadeaway in basketball as she was floating away from the ball but kicking it forward. Scooped up by Emily Sawyer. Knee high up in the air at midfield. Frankham past the defense. Taken and pushed back to the goalkeeper, Bodie. Bodie, it's going to go off of her foot, out of bounds. Caught up high in the air, depending on, I think the wind has maybe shifts a little bit. Goes back towards the back line for Green River. Clearance back where the original throw-in was. Bell. Out the goal line on the throw-in, so Bodie to kick. To the head of Salcedo, high off of her. Bell ushers it out of bounds. Claria Kubal. So we have just under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Evanston wanting the equalizer and Green River wanting some more space. Quick whistle and another throw-in as that, you couldn't really quite see where the out-of-bounds line was. The touch line kind of faded in the light of the sun. Hinsey back into the middle. Ricochet off of the foot of Strange. Back to Hinsey. Now Kettering and company across the midfield. Bell shepherds it across. Throw in coming up for Green River deep in Evanston territory. Toss into the box and returned. Everybody working in slow motion there. Hinsey kicks that one up and away. Kubal tries again back into the same area. Kettering is there, bouncing off. Kubal high up in the air. That goes right across the face of the goal. That was close. as Emily Sawyer jumped up to get it, and that thing danced only inches away from the goal line. Renova returning it back into the foot of a Green River Wolf. A score by Brinley Doak just before halftime. Finding that extra breathing room, Green River has gone up 4-2. Hinsey puts that thing on a leash, a rocket across the entire length of the field all the way into Bodie. Hinsey returns it with her knee. A little bit of a slip up. Juju Davis out to the left side wing. Throw in here. Into the teeth of the defense and return far out. Still in scoring position on the Green River side of the field. 1 minute left remaining here in the first half, and that is a big kick all the way to the other side of the field. Evanston needing something to happen here. Got to hustle to the ball. Bell to throw in. Taken by Kettering, right side down the touchline. 30 seconds remaining. Kettering getting out to the right side wing. Into the middle, a cross high, and nobody's home. To the left side wing. That one's kicked out by the Red Devils. A little bit of a clearance, and Green River not wanting to give up a long shot from far out. And Sawyer's going to let that one roll out the goal line, and that is going to be our halftime score. Green River up 4-2 here in the first half here at Evanston Middle School. We'll come back to you on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Sizzling bacon, delicious fried eggs, and beautiful fluffy blueberry pancakes. At the Down Home Eatery, everything is made fresh and delicious. With a newly remodeled and beautiful atmosphere, the Down Home Eatery will become your new favorite place to eat. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Hello, Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. We are here at the Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. Currently, the Green River Wolves up 4-2 over Evanston. The difference in the game, a couple of own goals by Evanston has put the ball into their own net, and that has caused a little bit of an issue in terms of keeping the game close. If there were no own goals in this game, the game would be tied. You know, Evanston putting together some aggressive work. They've been able to get in position. Great scores by Bardsley and Frankham, but they have been matched by the ladies of Green River. That's Kettering and Doak, who each have a score and then 2 own goals for Evanston. So that is your score currently right now as of the moment here on the Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. We thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, come back to you for some more ways that Evanston can kind of come back into this one, some ways that the team can adapt, some adjustments here at halftime. We'll come back to you in just a moment on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
People of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Back here for the Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. Currently, Green River up 4-2 over Evanston right now. The difference in the game being 2 own goals by Evanston has Green River doubled up on the Red Devils at the moment. We're ready for some what we've seen here in the first half. A lot of aggression and some good things from the Lady Red Devils. They've been pushing the ball forward. Bardsley and Frankham putting together some aggressive moves to get the team out in front. And on the scoreboard, the defensive back line has been pretty decent. for Evanston at the moment. Just a little couple awkward ricochets off of 2 Evanston players that have gone into their own net. That's the kind of the difference in the game. As for Green River, they're being matched toe for toe right now for Evanston. These two teams, I feel like, are very, very even, and they've both had equal opportunities, equal time possessing the ball here in this wonderful afternoon game here. Just a little bit breezy, a little bit chilly. If you want to go ahead and listen to the boys' game, Elon Olive will be on the call in about an hour's time at Bear Meadows, where he will be calling the boys' game for their senior night. They're going to be honored at halftime, so that's going to be a good one. Hop on to mylocalradio.com to go ahead and listen to him. We'll go ahead and take our final break, and we'll come back to you for our final adjustments here for the ball game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title, 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Back here to conclude our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. Special thanks to Dr. Clooney as he is out here. Uinta Eye and Vision, their vision is to improve yours, and they've been doing a fantastic job. I'm joined here back in the booth, Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Both of these teams have come out to finish the second half. Currently, Evanston is down 2 scores. They're down 2-4, and best way to get back into this ball game is, try and find your players that have been doing it so far in this moment. Brinkley Frankham and Bardsley have gone out and done an impressive job of pushing the ball deep into the defense of Green River. I think other Lady Red Devils are going to get in on the action as well here in the second half. Hinsey in the middle. She's going to go ahead and be challenged by Kettering, right smack dab in the middle. Ball ping-ponging back and forth between a couple Wolves. Hinsey steps in, puts that one back for Bardsley in the middle. Bardsley challenged by sophomore Ella Stanton. As we get a stoppage of play here in the middle of the field, we're going to go ahead and a yellow card is assessed to number 19, Ellie Kettering. She's going to have to go ahead and hop off. Substitution will come up here. Stoppage of play, and we get number 21, freshman Olivia Morris in her stead. So free kick coming up at midfield in the middle third for Evanston. Callie Bell and Hinsey standing over the ball. Waiting for our continuation of play. Hinsey will launch it into the middle, high off of the shin of Kylie Strange. Then Evanston back in and will roll back to Bodie, who will scoop it up easily for a drop kick down here onto the right side. DeRue happened to shepherd this thing out and away. Bell out onto her own far side wing. Kubal. Toss in, soft one, high above her head. Back to Kubal on this kick in here, turned away by Daru. Hinsey tries to go clockwise with it inside her own penalty box. Ball goes out and away for a clearance. Kubal turning to her left. Callie Bell putting it into her own bench, a throw in for the Wolves. Hinsey off of her left foot. Hinsey trying to get it past Stanton. Cannot do so. Stanton takes it all the way back for Daru. Daru taken up, and the ball kicked up and away after a couple bodies roll inside the box. Emily Sawyer quick back onto her feet. Shot from Brinley Doak off and to the left. Just kind of got away from her on that one. Happens occasionally. Throwing deep into the defending third of Evanston. Down the touchline, coming up to it. Number 33, Lily Harris. Bardsley takes a hop, skip, and a pop. She's going to go out and down the near touchline. Stanton on her heels, a jockey. Down and out. Frankham on the right side wing is going to bounce that off of a Green River Wolf. Pardon me. Jaylee Higdon to throw in on the near side touchline. Bardsley off and just a tad. It skims off the post. That was close. Bardsley comes right in. Does not wait to set up whatsoever. Decides to put a foot right into it, and that one skims off the left post. Close one. And a close call. Wolves turn that one up and away. Here's that goal kick from Bodie. Header returned by Hinsey. Back to Hinsey, right outside, and they throw in right at midfield. Hinsey with the strength to get it up and over the top. Green River with the chemistry to turn it up and around. Strange working across the middle, taken away by Frankham. Frankham had it initially, lost it, and now Doak will come across into the territory of the Red Devils. She'll take a shot. That thing will roll. And an offsides called here before the cleanup crew for the Wolves could get up in there and get it a shot on goal. Free kick coming up outside of the box. Katie Daru, 1-2 step between two Wolves. Bardsley surrounded by the defense of Green River. Offsides called, and good thought from the Red Devils as we get closer and closer into this, farther and farther into this second half. Stanton from right to left. And another cross and a lob into the middle. Renova battling, and that's going to go off of one of the Lady Wolves for a goal kick. Emily Sawyer gathering her thoughts. Punches it out to the near side, turned around. Not before it goes. Stoppage of play here. after her yellow card assessed, substituting back in Ellie Kettering. So we're going to redo the goal kick. Sophomore Brianna Urig. Throw in here for Green River. Kettering cannot slow it down before it goes out the touchline, so we get a throw in for the Lady Red Devils in their own defensive back end. Ball challenged and out of bounds. Higdon and Kettering are there. This is going to be a corner kick coming up for the Wolves. High above the goal. This one headed back into play. Ball in dangerous territory, bouncing around. Deflected away, I believe, by Emily Sawyer, and that ball taken across the touchline on the far side. Throw in for Kubal coming up. Middle toss taken away by Renova. She's got some speed, dances around, goes into the middle. Not a left leg on that one, turned around by Strange. Stanton bounces high, uses her body, and Hinsey's going to go ahead and launch this thing back into Wolves territory. Out like a shot. Bodie will go ahead and return it. Across the field and back into the middle. We got a foul called right on the center line. Victim of a cleat to the ankle on accident is Strange. So the Wolves will kick right at midfield. Turned away by Hinsey. That one rolls off to her left. She's going to have to put this boot right down the touchline. It goes. Bardsley in a race against Stanton. Stanton wins that one. She tries to turn that one up and away. Bardsley is there before it goes across the line. Fakes right, goes left, turns back around. Counterclockwise. Dancing. Stanton finally there. And a well-placed boot into the body of Bardsley elicits a throw-in. So the Wolves turning it back around. Urig. Morris comes off. Back onto the field. Junior Zella Mays. Couple feet gained there by the Wolves after the throw-in. High above her head. High toss from Doak, headed away, back and forth. Stanton, in her own defense, tries to put that one back into attacking territory. Juju Davis sprinting down the sideline. There to be there and to challenge, so good stuff. That ball rolls high and out. Brings us to our 10-minute mark here of the second half. We'll come back to you on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer here on mylocalradio.com.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olive, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Here after our first break, the Red Devils have taken
this presentation.
Back after our first break, the Red Devils have taken it down the far touchline. They're now in position as Bardsley saves this thing from going out the goal line. Her and Stanton both in a battle here on the near side wing. Bardsley goes left, then right, spins back around. And Stanton's going to win that one, clear that one up and away. That was a hard-fought battle from either one of those girls. And now Kettering way down on the other side. She's all alone versus Daru. She'll take a big shot right into the body of Daru, ricocheting off. Hinsey dribbling and taking it right back and dropping it for Frankham. Midfield, Higdon saving it before it goes out. Punching through a hole in the defense. Here is Mays. Mays clearing it back into the middle, off of the left foot, high and up, and snagged by Emily Sawyer. A shot from Doak. Stanton just touches that one over the line. Higdon will come up here to midfield on the near side to throw this toss in. Laser beam down the touchline in for Stanton. Turned back around Frankham there. Then another shot. Daru, Kettering. Kettering gets to her right foot, then back to her left. A good dribble just to the left of the goal. A shot coming out from Emily Sawyer. Got past her, but not into the net it will go. Renova was also there. A goal kick here from Sawyer. Needed space for the Red Devils. Good placement. Back off of the back kick. Throw in for Higdon. Into the middle, Hinsey across and leading. Near side judge thought Juju Davis was a step ahead of the defense. That is the call. I like the thought process, though. I like the idea of getting Davis on the run. High into the middle, into the box. A collision inside the box. A foul here on the Wolves, as that was also a jumping leap. Just trying to use your head there, and that's going to be a foul. Daru was the victim of the collision right there with Zella Mays. Strange in for Doak off of her right foot, going out to the right for Kettering. Emily Sawyer jumping on that one before Kettering can do much with it. Doak accidentally caught Bella Dover right in the gut as her foot went up into the air. Dover went up with the header, and Doak went in with the foot, and Doak before the whistle was even blown, said, my bad. So free kick coming up here. Hinsey high up above. And another offsides. Stanton. Into the middle. It seems like Hinsey is everywhere today. Doing a really good job of causing issues. I say that, and she's going to get called for the foul. The broadcaster's curse for that one on that. Nonetheless, regardless of that last foul, Hinsey has been in the middle, kind of, being a solid piece, a foundational piece to the passing that has been happening for the Red Devils today. She's been able to intercept and return a lot of those kicks coming up and away. Freshman Lily Harris getting some cheers from the crowd. Kapner is coming in here to substitute for Hinsey. Another throw, Strange. Takes it up and away. Higdon off of her. Shot rolling around right in front of Sawyer after Renova was there to cause a little bit of a distraction. Puts her body out on the line. Zella Mays on a attempt. She's had a few instances where she could put it in, but turned away by the defense of the Red Devils. Down the far touchline in front of the Red Devil bench. Bell. Kettering on the right side wing, putting on the Jets. Cross into the middle. That one's not going to make it. We'll go behind the goal. Goal kick short here for Renova. She'll turn it back up and around counterclockwise out to Davis. On the far side, back in Frankham. Bardsley poked away. Renova clearance into the middle. Kapner and Heffler in the vicinity. Both kind of occupied the same space, and when it came off the ricochet and a kick out to the far side, kind of a dead space for Green River. I keep messing that up. Green River to move it up down the touchline. Kettering all alone versus DeRue. A shot across the face. It goes to the right of Emily Sawyer into the net. Green River now getting to that 5-score mark. They're going to be up 3 points, 5-2 over Evanston here in the second half. 20 minutes left before the end of regulation. And time for our next ad break here on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olive, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Back into the second half coverage here. Green River up 5-2 over Evanston with about 18 minutes left here in regulation. Ball located here at about midfield, turned around up and near the touchline on the closest side here. Green River will throw in off of the chest of sophomore Brianna Ureg. Clearance by Renova, away out and away, back to the original spot almost, maybe a little bit closer to the goal on the left side. Doak. Back at it again off of the top, scalping one of our Evanston Red Devil players. And another kick out of bounds. So Green River working it down methodically. After each throw-in, Doak will do it again for Mays. Renova into the middle. Returned by Strange off of the head of Doak inside. DeRue, Heffler, and Bardsley. Split in between is freshman. She's getting some cheers out here, Lily Harris. Inside, a shot just outside of the box by Dahlia Salcedo. Caught by Sawyer, a drop kick, far out into the middle. Back here again, returned back to Sawyer. Sawyer goes right instead of left this time. Heffler on the right side working up against Harris. Toss in for the Wolves. Off of the side of the foot of Ureg. Bardsley taking that one, trying to get a little bit more aggressive. Heffler on the right side. She's got a little bit of space. Taken by Harris on the jockey. Gets around Harris. Harris coming back and forth. A cross behind. Can't get it back into play. 15 minutes left before the end of the game. Evanston down currently 3 scores. Green River up 5-2. Ball rolling out the touchline on the near side. Kyrie Worthing, junior defender, coming all the way up to throw it back in. Cross field toss and into the middle, far out and away back into the Evanston portion of the field. Substitution is Hinsey's going to come back into the ball game. Bardsley's going to come out. Worthing looking for Bella Dover. Worthing again to throw in. That one does not go into play. Stays out the touchline. Strange. Picked off by Frankham. Back to Strange. She'll go all the way out to the far side of the field. That one's going to roll out and away, but it was touched by Evanston. Toss high into the middle. Off the foot of Renova. Frankham is in the vicinity. A long kick from way outside. Caught by Sawyer. Last touched by a Red Devil. Harris will throw. Doak whiffs on the first one, does not whiff on the second one. That one's a little high kick inside. Into the box, grabbed by Sawyer. "12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining left here in the ball game. Strange into the middle. Worthing. She gets that one over across midfield and will just barely roll over the touchline. Harris to throw back in for Green River. Kapner turned away by the defense of Green River. Strange fakes a big boot right. Comes back to it, gives it up to Doak here, just a couple feet away. Long launch and a lead pass. Too much for Zella Mays. And we're going to get a corner kick, I believe. No, maybe. Nope, a goal kick for Emily Sawyer. Substitution as Worthing is going to work her way all the way across on the near side of the field to the far side out to the bench. Heffler there. Bella Dover on the opposite side of the field. Callie Bell. Strange rolls it off the top of her shoelace. Hinsey's back in here. Gets it out to the right side. Heffler thought about it. She was there, close, just a little bit too fast. Throw-in coming up for Harris. Dover kicks it up and away. Back to Harris it will go as she moves up a couple feet. Brings us to our final 10-minute mark here of the second half. As that ball stays in bounds, they thought that it was going to roll up and away. Renova to clear high out and away. Near side. We'll go ahead and take our final break here of the second half. Green River up 5-2 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Soccer on mylocalradio.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you will get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
At Ellingford Brothers, we're known for an excellent steel shop and quality cement. We also provide other products all year round. Sand and different sizes of gravel for road base and landscaping in the summer and fall. Traction in the winter and mud control in the spring. Bark for landscaping in the summer and winterization in the fall. And topsoil. Spring, summer, and fall, prices are always honest. Pickup or delivery. Ellingford Brothers, your year-round source for so many things. Stop in today at 221 County Road in Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
The Lumber Yard in Evanston caters to commercial and residential customers. They have all your DIY projects covered, including tool rentals. You can rent lots of things from tables and chairs to scaffolding and U-Hauls at the Lumber Yard in Evanston. Fully stocked and ready to help.
Final 8 minutes of the ball game here. Evanston down 2-5 to Green River. Close one right in front of the goal. Green River had another chance at putting this one up and away, but a corner kick will come up here on the near side of the field. Up into the middle, just in front of the goal as Emily Sawyer reaching high up above. That thing rolls out the goal line on the opposite side of where the corner kick took place. So we got 7 minutes left here before the end. Sawyer goes left. Back into the middle. Hinsey with an aggressive move. Got between two Lady Wolves, but then ball ended up back into the possession of Green River. Bardsley is trying to come up and away. Near side. Harvey. Back for Bardsley, who has to come back and grab it. Working up against Harris. Bardsley versus Harris. And that one goes out of bounds. So the freshman for Green River doing some solid work. High toss, out of bounds. Back for Higdon. Higdon will go ahead and throw. Higdon turned up and away. Mays for Green River kicked that one out the touchline, and a throw in for Higdon back here again, this time closer to her own goal, far out and away. Back into the middle. Hinsey over to Heffler. Far side. Frankum putting on the Jets, putting on a move, and that was close, just a few inches to the left of the post. Just a few more, a little bit closer, and a shot on goal. Something that senior goalkeeper Carly Bodie would have had to have dealt with there. Goal kick back into the middle. Green River holds possession back. Hinsey takes this one up and away, out in front of the bench of Green River. Renova jumping high up and above, but her hand got caught above her head, and that one's going to be tagged for a free kick and a handball right at midfield. 4:44 left here in the ball game. DeRue inside her own arch, out and away on the near side. Harris throwing it in to the teeth of the defense here, high up and above. Rolls slowly into Emily Sawyer's arms. Drop kick into the middle. Bardsley is there, calms it down. Breaks it back for Hinsey. Hinsey past one defender. Now over to the near side. Kicked up and away. Higdon guides it across the line. A throw in for Green River. On the left side wing, Mays. Low slow ball into the middle. Kicked away by Renova. Back for Mays. That's going to bounce off of her shin and go out the goal line. 3.5 minutes left here before the end of regulation. Green River up 5-2 over Evanston. Reversal of the field now out onto the far side wing. Renova is there. Herds it in, gives it up for Callie Bell, and that one will go out of bounds. Return right back to Kubal, who in turn skies this thing inside the box. Dangerous area, finally turned up and away by Hinsey. If you want to go ahead and continue with the soccer coverage here for Evanston, go on over to mylocalradio.com. Find the link for the boys game. They're out at Bear Meadows taking on the Wolves in the boys program. It is senior night / afternoon / evening for them. So Elin Olive will be on the call, doing a fantastic job. The boys coming off of a huge win against Rock Springs not too long, a couple days ago, shaking up things here in the West. I know the boys are really trying to shoot for, that 4 spot in the standings, getting into regionals, getting that favorable matchup. If they so do that, they might be taking on Green River again, although it will have to determine, and we will see how the game plays out here today. Green River boys doing an awesome job of their own in their boys program. Coming away with a big victory earlier in the year against some stellar programs. Kelly Walsh. Collision there inside the box, and that is just, aggressive move by Bardsley, who's trying to get something going for her team in the final 90 seconds here of this ball game. A goal kick high out far and near the touchline. It will go close to the out-of-bounds mark. Stays in bounds and in play for Renova. Renova tries to kick this one up and away, but Kettering's going to say no. Kettering is going to go ahead and put on the Jets. Stop, come back into the middle, set up. Just inside the box, stutter steps, goes inside and scooped up by Emily Sawyer. So 1 minute left remaining here in the ball game. A final last-ditch effort by the Wolves, stopped by Emily Sawyer and company. Kubal putting it into the middle. Up and away for Kettering on the right side. She's working against Bell. Dropping it back for Kubal. Off the foot, out the goal line, and a goal kick coming up. This will probably be the last couple seconds here, and so will be 5 more seconds. A goal kick high here into the middle. 3 seconds left. 2-1, that is your final score. Green River comes away with a victory here in Evanston. 5-2 is your final score. Special thanks to everybody here who helped. They did an awesome job on camera as well here at Evanston Middle School. That's going to go ahead and wrap everything up for us. We'll come back for our post-game coverage for our play and player of the game. We'll be back to you in a couple seconds here on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Sports here on mylocalradio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome back into the booth. Now time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. That is Jimmy John's out of Evanston, where fresh and fast meat every day, 113 Front Street. We'll go ahead and start with our first score of the game. It was by Bardsley here early on after what we thought was a stoppage of play. Bardsley comes off of the rebound after an attempted stop by Bodie, puts it back in the net. Evanston up 1-0. Then Kettering in the next 2 minutes comes away with the equalizer. We're tied up 1-1. An own goal off of the knee of Bardsley goes into the back of the net. Green River goes up 2-1. Brinkley Frankham, just a few minutes after that, comes away with the equalizer. She comes away with a stellar goal and equalizes, puts everything up 2-2 in the ballgame. And then Green River starts to run away with this thing after another own goal by Evanston. Doak comes away with another score, and your final, Green River 5, Evanston 2. That is your final score here. The last game, home game here for the Evanston Red Devils. It is time for us now to dip into our Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. Dr. McKay Frankham providing precision family dentistry at affordable prices. Call him at 307-789-8910. Our Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game is going to actually go to Brinkley Frankham after her second score of the day. The second score of the day for the Evanston Red Devils. She comes away with the equalizer, putting things back into discussion as to whether what's going to go on. She comes away with a fantastic goal after a leading lob off of a free kick by Hinsey. She did a great job today, both of those lovely ladies. Congratulations to Brinkley Frankham for the precision play of the game. Our player of the game is going to go ahead and go to the one who assisted her on that goal. That is Kinley Hinsey. She did a wonderful job today manning the center middle, whether that was in the attacking portion or the defending portion. It seemed as though she was able to step up and away, get everything in her realm, and to turn it back around. A lot of chemistry here today and a lot of improvement for the Lady Red Devils. I am Cody Olsen here in the broadcast booth. We thank you so much for joining us. We'll go ahead and end things here as the Lady Red Devils will fall to the Green River Wolves 5-2. Go on over to our other broadcast out at Bear Meadows with Elin Olive as the boys will take on the Wolves for their senior afternoon, evening, night thing going on. We thank you again so much. This has been a presentation on mylocalradio.com. As always, go Big Red.
The preceding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!